Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge isn't threatened by Katie's startup, Brooke misses her sister, and Eric thrills Bill and Katie with his designs. At Forrester, Ridge nibbles Brooke's neck as she giggles about him being frisky. They reflect that their life is pretty perfect, though Brooke misses Katie. At Spencer, Bill and Katie discuss what a mistake it was for Ridge and Brooke to force Eric into retirement. It's a coup to get him as the lead designer for Logan. Just then, Eric walks in with his scarf over his face and sporting a portfolio of designs. Unzipping his portfolio, Eric invites Katie to take a look at the future of Logan. In Forrester's design office, Hope is swamped, so Liam agrees to pick up bait. Talk turns to the topic of the day, Eric leaving Forrester. Liam's take is that Ridge made that decision for him. He would have handled it differently if it was his dad wanting to stay. Hope points out that Ridge told him he was welcome to return. Liam doubts he'd take him up on it. The blonde laments the tension between Katie and her mother. At that very moment across the hall, Ridge tells Brooke he'd hire Katie back for PR. Her fashion company isn't going to go anywhere. In the design office, Liam and Hope decide they won't take sides when it comes to Brooke and Katie. Across the hall, Brooke tells a reporter on the phone that she's very happy for her sister. Ridge returns from the cutting room feeling stressed out. Brooke assures him he's great with the staff. Talk inevitably turns back to Katie and her mystery designer. In the design office, Hope fishes to find out if Liam knows who Katie's new designer is, and he looks at his watch. Look at the time. Kissing her, he exits. Across the hall, Brooke wonders if Katie's embarrassed about her designer if they're an unknown. Ridge arrogantly declares that they won't have the elegance or sophistication of Forrester. Over at Spencer, Katie is over the moon about Eric's stunning designs. Bill concurs. Eric is chuffed. Bill doesn't blame him for wanting to stick it to his son, but he needs to know he's all in to see this through. Eric says his designs are his commitment. He'd like to know that they're all in too. Bill vows to fully support his beautiful, talented wife who is a winner. That's your answer, Eric. Eric goes over his surprise retirement with Bill and Katie. Bill grouses about Ridge kicking him to the curb from the company he founded. Eric hated having design taken away from him, but he's still an artist. Katie gushes that he's at the top of his game. Eric warns this has to be kept a secret. Just then, Liam walks in. In Forrester's main office, Ridge brags that he doesn't see Katie's little project as competition. Brooke pays tribute to Ridge, honoring his father's legacy. Despite pushing him to retire, Ridge suddenly really misses working with his dad. He's sure he'd do anything to get back to creating. At Spencer, Katie tells Liam that Eric just stopped by to say hello, but he spots the design sketches laid out on the desk. Eric, Forrester is your new designer? He's gobsmacked and warns of Ridge and Brooke's reaction. Eric declares that he's not just doing this for himself, but for the kindest woman he's ever known. Bill warns Liam that no one else can know this is Spencer business. Liam argues that this is not just business. Bill reiterates that he can't tell anyone. Katie adds, not even Hope. Eric acknowledges that when they find out, all hell will break loose, but they brought it on themselves. My future is here at Logan. Eric, Forrester's new chapter is right here, right now. Bill and Katie beam.